What up, y'all? It is me, Davey B, and I gotta show you the intro.
Nation of Elevation, Volume 1. Let's go. Flows getting colder, yeah, nigga getting bolder. Yeah, I'm built like a boulder. Got the team up on my shoulders, pull a magnum out the holster. I put you up on a poster, getting heated like a toaster, spitting bars like I'm a poster. If you want more, we can take out these rodents. Breaking the room, yeah, your kingdom is eroded. Bitch, I'm the villain to this motherfucking story. That nigga Will is the one I've been dethroning. Bitch, I don't give no fucks, you can call me Davey. Number one said Russ, yeah, I'm still winning. Nation of Elevation, yeah, we are scheming. This year is our year 2023. 2023, everybody knows me. 419 the scene, yeah, that's a llama bean. Shout out first to the moon, but Mars is where I'ma be. Smoking on this tree, yeah, no green screen. All stars shine blue, mine shine green. Look at my table, everybody eats. Take back your mixtapes, here's a receipt. I've been on the wait list, so all you rappers take a seat. Hey, Nation of Elevation, Nation of Elevation South. Shout out my nigga Davey No Fucks. Shout out my nigga aka Russ. You already know what the fuck going on.
What up, y'all? It is I, Davey B of the Nation of Elevation. And man, do I got a lineup for you today. But first, let me introduce my co-host. First, we got That's Kenny.
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? Good to be back.
And we got Metal Mike.
Yo.
And you know, I always try to set what's up, Taz? What up, Matt? I always try to set something up to where it's a learning experience for everybody. And you know, like one podcast that I follow and I follow heavy is Chop It Up with Pops. Y'all give it up for my man, Chop It Up with Pops. My dude, let's go.
Hey.
What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up?
What's going on, man?
Shit, man. It's groovy, man. I'm on Nation Elevation 2.0. Can't complain, baby. Got Davey Bone in the crib. What's up, man?
Man, oh, man. You know, like, I tried, you know, I was telling my guys, you know, I follow your podcast pretty heavy.
Appreciate that.
And, you know, we do things that are the same, but are also different. And
Correct.
And my guys, Mike, Metal Mike, and That's Kenny, are getting ready to portray and starting a podcast.
Cool.
If you could tell them one thing about the podcast, what would you tell them?
Be yourself, man. Be yourself. If I can't say it any other way, be yourself.
Gotcha.
Don't try to be anybody else, man. Just be the genuine you. You feel me? People appreciate that a lot more than the fake person. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I appreciate that, man, bro. I'm an artist with Lagodi. I don't think we got the link when we came, but we linked. We were on the Boom Boom Room.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was we had a good time. I know we've seen each other through here, but it's good to finally get to have a full conversation or be part of one.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. Well, y'all supposed to be coming back up here pretty soon, aren't you, up in Minnesota?
Yes, sir. No, we're definitely gonna come back up there and
you're supposed to link up.
Hell yeah. No, that's definitely the plan.
Out and we'll do the whole crew at one time.
Sounds good, man. Like I got everybody's got music, man. We're all in peak form, and we're about to be everywhere. We're about to be seeing everybody.
Right
so
on.
we're definitely going to chop it up in person soon.
I found out about the Chop It Up Pop show from old Crady Cozy, man. He tapped Cody Crazy. Let me speak English. But yeah, Cody Crazy turned me on to Chop It Up with Pops. And ever since then, man, I fuck with him on my lunch break at work. Don't want two pipes from the man.
Every day I see Metal Mike on there. Hell yeah.
Well,
Metal Mike.
Oh man, it made my eyes water and everything.
Bro, man, I've been working them pipes to death, bro. They need a break.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Look,
Dave over here
I
losing
know,
lungs.
I should have brought mine, man. I should have
I
brought
was
them
looking
with
for
me,
the
but I
one
didn't.
I was looking for the one that I got from Pops. Shelly uses the shit out of it.
Yeah, I should have brought mine, but I didn't. I'm house sitting right now, so.
Cloud Gang in the house. Cody
Yeah.
Jones.
Cody.
Crazy in the
Cody,
house.
Cody, crazy. I was just talking about you, bro.
Man, I think you got a song or something coming out today, right? No, that couldn't be it.
I heard a rumor that there was a video.
Might be a little single coming out or something.
So, Pops, what made you want to get into podcasting?
Well, I don't know if you can see this young man up here. This young man right here is the reason why I do what I do. This is my son, GC. He was a big time promoter, big time hype man, great host of shows. I mean, he did it all. You know what I'm saying? And he passed away at 25 of a massive heart attack.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
And to keep his name in the groove and in the mix, I decided to come on and do my part and start interviewing local independent hip hop artists, indie artists. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of branched out. I've done artists from Chicago, New York, Tennessee, you know, Cali, quite a few places, Detroit.
When you first started,
I just lost a family member the same way, man. I know how it feels, man. Massive heart
I
attack.
lost my mom a couple months ago. It's rough. But you're doing what you need to be. You're doing the best thing you can do, and that's
man.
Is what you're doing.
I'm doing what I can do to carry on his name and his legacy of what he
that's
did.
all anybody can do. And
not trying to take his fame from him because he did it in his own right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. He earned it. He put in the work.
When you started doing this, did you ever think that your name and your show would be as big as it is?
No, I didn't. Not at all. Not at all.
You know, the crazy thing is, you know, people ask me that frequently. And I had no idea. You know, every time I picked up a state view, I would brag about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even to this day, I still brag about it because you don't know, you know, just a couple of words can change somebody's whole thinking. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And people listen to what you say, whether you're on here just smoking your life away and doing nothing, not talking about shit, or people are seeing you making moves. They're seeing it. You're making a difference for sure.
Right. I might have slow motion, but at least I got motion. You feel me?
There it is. There it is. And you know,
that's it right there.
and Pops, you know, I'm not gonna get into it 100%, but you know, Pops goes through his own shit just like everybody else. And you know, it's nobody knows, not even the only person I think that knows on my team how much work goes into a podcast would be Tyler.
Shout out Tyler for real.
Yeah.
Tyler's
taught me so much, you know what I mean? And even though he's not on the shows, he's still here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Tyler, I feel like I'm gonna be locked in with Tyler forever, man. Like he's always got time to listen to music. He's always got time for just stand up dude.
Dude, that motherfucker's got time to do whatever you want to do. You want to go hide a body? Motherfucker will hide a body with your ass if you needed him to.
Oh no.
Negative.
What was the biggest accomplishment of your podcast career to date?
I got Boom Boom Room Show of the Year. And the Boom Boom Room is the Roku Amazon Fire Stick channel. And,
you've been on there?
Yeah, you've been on there.
That was my first.
I didn't know that was you, Pops.
What's that?
What'd you say,
Mike?
I had no clue
that was Pops. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Hey, I had to do research to learn about the Roku setup.
Man, it's that exclusive, man. You got to get with it. That's where that's where I'm gonna drop my hidden album.
Oh, hell.
Right now, I'm
Now
taping
we gotta
episodes
tap in
for my
now.
Chopped Up
Hold
with
on,
Pops
Mike.
show.
Hold on, Mike. What'd you say, Pops?
I said currently I'm taping episodes for the Chop It Up with Pop show to go back on in the fall because there's no shows being ran currently on the Boom Boom Room. It's all nothing but music videos.
Huh.
So I'm taping and getting ready for September. That's when they have their they drop their seasons of shows that they have their lineup. And I'll have probably about 6 or 7 shows this season for everybody to scope out and check out.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely send me and my guys a link.
I don't know if I can send you a link to the Roku channel.
Oh no, I know. Okay.
I got y'all. I know how to. If it's still the same as it used to be.
Sure.
Yeah, I think you can, but it used to be pretty easy. I don't know about now. It's been so long.
I've got it on a TV. Hopefully, we can reverse
We'll
engineer
figure
it.
it out.
We're gonna find a way, Pops. Yeah, we're gonna find a way.
Somehow we'll make it.
No, I'm not technical savvy, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Computer illiterate, if you will.
uh,
Me
I
too.
know-
Me
apparently,
too.
we also.
Me too.
I
So
gotta have everybody else do my dirty work for it, set it up and show me how to use it, and I'm good.
show me how to use it. I'll go buy it. Just show me how to use it.
Dude,
Right.
I hate computers. I fucking hate computers.
Hey, my girl has got patience of fucking gold when it comes to setting shit up. Her and Courtney, her daughter, bro, they'll read the directions a couple of times to get me all the way together.
That's what my girl does. The same thing, bro. Make me feel dumb. You know what
If I can make it look like it does on the box, I did great.
I mean? Right on.
Right?
What'd you say? She said that don't never happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if you follow the box, then you're not innovating, man. You got to innovate.
Oh yeah.
That's just right.
How you get a dresser that's flat like a counter? All the way
Man,
across.
see, that's how we figured out how to, have indoor plumbing. That's how we figured out how to have air conditioning. They're like, well, I'm not gonna do it like this. So
So what was
don't feel bad.
who was the biggest artist on your show, Pops?
The biggest artist on my show.
My guys
I'd have to say that's my guy Grit Grit. He's going to be on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine coming up.
That's so
He's
good.
in, not the cover. He's going to be in the magazine. So I'd have to say
That's
Grit
sweet.
Grit. And he's a dope ass artist. He's a dope ass human too. He's a good guy, man. I really enjoyed getting to know him, talking with him and stuff, interviewing him.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But I got other names. KP Skizzo. He's up there, man. He's making big.
Oh
moves.
yeah, hey.
He's got
Pops.
Major Motion. He made my hat. I don't know if y'all can read my hat or not. It says Pops on it.
Mine should be here. I think that she said there was a package in the mail today.
Shut up.
Yeah. It's
Man.
not there yet. I haven't mailed it yet, man. I don't know why I've been waiting, man, but I get it in the mail the next day or so. I promise you.
Oh, okay. Maybe it ain't my package. I thought you sent it out, but no big deal.
Not yet, but I'm going to. I'll send you some stickers and some cards and all kinds of good shit.
Hell yeah, I'll wear the hat to Lagodi Palooza.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know I'm on all day Saturday.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm hosting all Saturday. I'm doing my Lazy Lounge show there, and I'm hosting till the end of the night.
Cool.
That's gonna be a night too. Like we have Cody Crazy going on that night. We have so many people going on. It's gonna be just like, man, it's gonna be something special.
Now, if you was to ask me what would be after this event, what would be the biggest event that I hosted, I would have to say Lagodi Palooza will be the biggest. I've done a bunch of bars and stuff like that, but it's kind of different when a podcaster's out in public because it's just it's not the same as seeing them live.
Right. Absolutely.
Like I go out in public and, you know, everybody that watched my show didn't even realize who I was. You know what I mean? Like, but you're locked into my show every week. You should know who I am, type shit like that.
Right.
That can be a good thing also, because, you know, when you got $50 million, you don't want people to notice you.
If I got $50 million, dude, we're going to a radio station.
Man, I want all the radio stations. I'm buying Spotify.
It's going to be, Spotify's going to be a little more than that.
So Spotify probably costs you like, can't buy Spotify. Ain't no price.
No.
We still don't know how much music's worth.
I don't know. What's his name bought Twitter, and there was supposed to be no price on that.
You mean X?
Yeah.
Oh, Elon Musk?
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, Elon Musk, Mr. Big Daddy Warbucks over there.
Cybertruck, Mr. Cybertruck, Invincible Truck.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I'm not.
He said he was going to build tunnels through the middle of LA one time, and like it didn't happen. I don't know why I thought that, you know, he was just like, I don't know why I was like, just like not. I don't know why I was expecting a man to be able to build tunnels through the middle of LA, like just.
You know, 1,000,000% that dude can afford it.
He can afford it. It's just like you can't go to space, you know, reinvent driving, and you can't do all three at once. That's a lot going on, even for, you know. I don't know.
Didn't he go to space?
Yeah, no, his company goes
right on the fringes of space. He got the weightlessness. That's all he got to.
I mean, he's trying to get to Mars. I mean, we can link up now and we can do the first podcast on Mars.
Right. Right.
So what's up, Pops?
So much, man.
What else you got going on, Pops?
Well, I got artists coming up next week. I got C Savo coming up on Monday night. Dope ass artist. I seen him last weekend. Last weekend I seen him Saturday night. Dope ass artist. I got 2 or 3 other artists coming through next week. It's gonna be dope, man. These guys they're new, they're fresh, they bring something new to the table. And I'm looking forward to getting to know them, man.
I'm excited about. I like when you do your artist in the house interviews. I love that. You know, in the power hour when you play your music, that's my, you know, right about then I'm playing Warzone. So I got in one headphone, I got my earpiece in listening to your show. And then in the other one, I'm listening to people shoot at me.
I want to know about the space helmet. I want to know about this contraption you put over people's heads.
Bongomatic.
And then things happen.
Huh?
I want to know about that.
You have to go to Minnesota.
It's definitely,
yeah, you gotta pull up.
Bro, that looks fucking brutal.
I'm gonna let you do it firsthand. But when Cody Crazy and Lagote comes through, every one of them's gonna do it.
He just said that he should be up.
Here's the bowl for that Bongomatic. It's a 3.5 gram bowl.
Oh my God! He said half a quarter. Hey, he's about half a quarter in that bitch.
Bruh. I'll hit it for the pod.
Hey,
right here,
Cody said you guys will be in Minnesota towards the end of October, early November.
That'd be dope as hell. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a nice time.
Hey, Gilly, we've been smoking, bro. Here, I'll hit the bar for you.
I've been smoking, chilling, and a little bomb.
Do I got my vape on me? I ain't got my pipe, but I got my vape. I'll hit the vape.
I can't smoke like a regular rapper, entertainer.
I got this artist I've been working with. And I've been kind of.
No, I'm tired.
I kind of been keeping him on the raps because he's got a little bit more work to do. He's just not ready for the public yet. Well,
Man down.
Excuse me. My friend George out of Jamaica is about to blow the music industry's doors down. Like, he just, right now, we were going to drop his music, some of his music today, but he decided to wait because whatever that Hurricane Bureau or whatever,
Oh yeah.
it ripped his roof off his house and tore his house all up. So we're going to wait on the drop of that. But I promise you, you guys are going to be like, what the fuck?
Man, I hope that he gets everything handled. I hope, like definitely for a good repair.
Yeah, I hope
my,
everything works out for it. And it will. It will. He's got a strong team out there. Fantastic.
That same hurricane went up through where I used to live, actually, where I was a couple of months back when we did that episode. They're no fun. I've never been in one, but I've been almost in one, and they are no fun.
I lived in Florida, man, and I forget which one it was.
What part of Florida?
I lived all over. I lived in Kissimmee for a while. Then I lived in oh shit.
Lived in Florida. Florida City, Florida. I was like, that's a joke. I always tell people I lived in Florida City, Florida, and that's not a real place, but people are always like, oh yeah, that's nice.
No, I was all over Florida, man, for a while. And so you know that tonight, I don't know why it was a nightly drop, but tonight, True Vocals is dropping Credentials, and that's a video, by the way, and that's featuring Haystack and Cody Crazy.
That's right. That's the song I was trying to think about.
All
right.
Are you? Is there a way to change cameras on my end? Can I go to settings and change my camera?
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm so far away, man, you guys really can't see my face when I was going to change to my.
I mean, you could probably.
You can try.
You could drop out and rejoin on the other camera.
Hey, Pops, I think I go to like the three dots on your wherever you're wherever you're on the. There you go.
That's perfect.
There we go. Hey, but
perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Credentials featuring Haystack and Cody Crazy coming out. It's a banger. I was there while the video was filmed allegedly. It's something heat. It's something different. It's the start of a lot. So that's gonna be makes me wish MTV was still a thing. Like
I said, that's probably what they didn't deliver yesterday. Go ahead, Kenny. I'm sorry.
Okay, man. I was just it makes me like miss when MTV was, or wish MTV was actually a thing, because then it just boom drops, and then
it was real cool when I was young. I got to grow up to the first MTV music video and the hundreds of thousands of videos that followed behind it. And then all of a sudden they turned MTV into a soap opera. And, that killed it. And then BET came out, and they was killing it for a while.
They had a good 10-year run.
VH1 killed the metal for a minute.
Was that my?
Killed the metal.
I have a friend that was the very first or second rock band on the heavy metal show.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
That was on MTV.
Wow, that's
I can't remember the name of the metal show.
Yeah.
But his
VH1, it was probably that metal show.
That's gonna be you gotta get that one out the way.
Yes, sir. Cody Crazy says, glad I could bring Nation of Elevation 2.0 and chop it up with Pops together. These are my two favorite podcasts of all time, no doubt. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Y'all
Love,
have
bro.
success coming your way. Thank you, Cody.
Love, bro.
Yeah, thank you. He's the one that turned me on to you, Pops, actually.
you know, and that's how I got hip to Pops. Is Cody was like, you know, check this out, and
Exactly.
he sent me, and I watched the show, and and then all of a sudden, Mike sent me the show of him winning some kind of bowl
Bro,
or
Pops
something.
done sent me not one but 2 fucking pipes already.
I'm like, what the fuck is really going on here? And then I got a shirt with, you know, Pops, you know, his logo on the shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
gotta
getting
get me
a
one
hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna have to get up in my merch game. But yeah, without Cody, I wouldn't know any of y'all, or would not have released music at the level that I have. Would not have, you know, gotten to do all these awesome shows and go around the country. And it's good to see things at this level, and everybody appreciates what it is, because it's, you know, it's been a long time coming, and it's, you know, I'm glad that when it gets recognized, it's an important thing. It's important to be recognized for the work that you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let me tell you who Pops is. Let me tell you who Pops is, man. I didn't even win my second pipe. He heard about me breaking my favorite pipe, and man, he sent me one just like it.
Hey, that's some real shit.
I got quite a few pipes in my inventory. Pipes and bongs and bowls and you name it, I probably got it. I got a gravity bong, a 3-foot bong, 4 or 5
Pipes and bongs and bowls.
You know, a couple of little small handheld ones like this little bad.
Hey, man.
I got a big.
Right. Bro, it's hard.
To dick up from 60 paces. It's a bad situation all the way around.
At one point I was collecting Rick and Morty. You know, I thought that was a cool paraphernalia style shit. Yeah, that's fire. That's sweet.
Yeah. What I smoke on all day, every day. This is my go-to.
I've been smoking this. My daughter just got me this.
Oh, that's good.
I've been smoking a 1 of 1. My Rick and Morty bong is 1 of 1. There's not another one like it.
Right on.
Is that the one that glows in the dark?
Yeah. But I have shit on my dresser's probably 4 or 5 different bongs. My girl smokes bowls and joints.
Man. I want each one of y'all to send me a bong, man.
Huh?
Each one of y'all should send me a bong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bongs.
You don't have one, Kenny?
No, I've got like a pipe that came out of a vending machine in Florida. I think it's a job. I don't smoke that much.
Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Proper smoking device, I bet you.
Do you still have the beer jug gas can?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure do. Yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
I mean that thing, bro. There was so much alcohol in that. It's, you know.
I got a Rick and Morty bong I'll bring down for you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that USB drive full of the other songs.
Oh hell yeah! Yes, that's access.
And then
yeah, but like Cody said, you know, what's crazy is after this long journey, we're still only getting started, and we're still only starting the journey up.
This is when you really start the work.
Bro, we're just getting our stride.
A hard lesson to learn in podcasting is it's not when you fall, because when you fall, the whole team falls.
Everybody falls.
You know what I mean? So that's why I stress to everybody, you know, when you're on the show, be yourself, have fun, just enjoy yourself. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It is work, and it is, you know, demanding to do like music and to do podcasting in different ways, but it's you're doing something that not many people get the chance to be paid for, and to get to that level, you need to appreciate it. And it, have fun, man. You're doing what you want to be doing. If you're doing what you want to be doing when you wake up in the morning, then you're not doing the worst thing in the world.
Shit, I'm not even watching the time. We're
Because
good. I still got
it
15
starts
minutes.
out as a hobby, and it's still a hobby. I mean, I may or may not make anything off of this. Who the fuck knows? But
What made you, at what point did you know your podcast was a success?
I guess I really haven't realized that yet.
I was a year in when I realized that I had the views. I didn't
got
think that I was.
views. I don't know, man. I started off in radio. I did the Chop It Up with Pop show on radio for the record radio. And then what I started doing is incorporating that with a Facebook Live. So I go live on Facebook while I did the radio show and had my guests there. Because I only do side by side. That's my preference. I prefer.
Do you so you said you prefer radio to podcasting, or I have a fascination with how it used to be? And
no, I prefer face-to-face interviews.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could definitely.
Platform. It's not a big platform. Roku and Amazon Fire Stick. I really get the views on that. One of the hottest podcasts on the Boom Boom Boom. There are a couple others, but yeah, it's just.
It's
after I did radio, I just I went to the Boom Boom Room.
Fantastic. Well, it's because you watch those. I'm 27. I watch all those classic people sitting in the at the radio station doing the interview, doing the freestyles, and that just seems like the move. Seems like the ultimate, I don't know. It seems like a very rare, what am I trying to say? It seems like a unique energy, there's nothing else like that in the world. And
right. Yeah, there's definitely a uniqueness about it. You're absolutely right.
I guess I'm going to ask the questions. I got the answers for some of the questions I got, but really, I think that these guys that are starting their podcast should be asking us questions.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
So, with that being said, what was the hardest part of your journey?
Getting over the fear of speaking on the radio and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
because I proved up my first time. I had my producer in my ear when I was on the radio. I had him in my ear. Pops, no silence. Pops, keep talking. Don't stop talking. Keep talking. You got people on the phone. Got to answer the phone. You got to do this. Got to do that. Getting used to that and breaking your fear of speaking and talking and interacting. That was my biggest hurdle, man.
Yeah,
you had ways of filling dead space. You had callers and you had things, but filling dead space is just dead space. How do you do that?
Oh, that's difficult, man. You gotta ad lib, man. You gotta think outside the box. You gotta.
So the hardest thing, even for me today, when before we usually go on, I'll hit 3 or 4 bongs really, really quick. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, most definitely.
Before I'm on, and then I'm there. I'm with everybody, and I'm ready to just smoke and chill and learn and promote.
Right.
And again, if y'all ain't cool with it, y'all better go chop it up. Let me go to my phone. Y'all better go to Chop It Up with Pops and subscribe, follow, all that, because I'm telling you, he does something great. He gives y'all that lunchtime music, that in the morning music you hear him, at lunchtime. And if you missed the show the night before, you can go back and listen to it again, and it's great every trip. Every trip.
I try to play music that
I said when I started this,
Same.
I said when I started this, Pops, that I would never see myself promoting another podcast. And it wasn't because of hatred, it's because I was naive, dumb to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And after I watched something on the Blade about a guy in my city, and or I listened to, and then I realized that is definitely what I got to do. That's I can't rap.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You can be in friendly competition. I know that in music, even with my Lagodi, which is like my family, even with anybody that you get on a song with, even though you'll be friends and help each other, it's still always healthy competition. But we all need each other to succeed. Like
there's no I in team by any.
Not at all.
Here in Minnesota, they got this phrase. Come on, I just had it. God damn it! Never mind.
It'll come back.
I got something to say. I got something to say.
He'll post it later.
I'll post it with
I can say this here.
It's about 2:00 this morning. I'm a little bit lit.
I figured, man, like you, I was gonna ask you during the show, do you ever sleep? Because I always see, like, I don't sleep. I'm up. I go to bed earlier and I'm up before the sun, faithfully every day.
Bro, I go to bed at around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm up by 2:30. Period.
Oh,
wow.
Sheesh.
That's been going on since my son passed away. That's about the time the police came to tell me he'd passed. They came to give me the notification.
Damn.
And I do have to say, shout out to the Inver Grove Heights Police Department. Y'all are some dope ass dudes, man. I had 2 ounces of weed sitting on this before it was legal in Minnesota. 2 ounces of weed on my coffee table sitting right in front of them. My bong, a grinder, and some other shit, a scale. And they didn't say a fucking word. They didn't take it. They didn't touch it. They didn't look at it. They didn't say nothing. And they stayed there with me for about 40 minutes.
That's real.
Yeah, Mr. Cody Crazy keeps teasing us, talking about the video drops tonight. The video drops tonight. That's crazy because, we could Pops chop it up with Pops and Davey No Fucks could have came arrangements and we could have been both playing that during tonight and tomorrow's show.
Hell yeah. See, that would be dope as fuck, man.
See?
Dope as fuck. But that's cool. I get where he's coming from.
But it's intense for me. I like the fact that I played the song a couple of times on the podcast. It's the hype for me. Can I get this? Can you send me this?
The answer is no.
I send you any music you want that's been played on my show. As long as it's been dropped. If it ain't been dropped, there's no way.
Oh, man.
What I mean?
I love that. When they bring me a project they've been working on, they want me to play it on the show. Pops drops this on your show.
That's the best.
Bro, that's an exclusive. I eat that shit up. I love that shit.
Yeah.
We've done that a few times.
Drop this shit, but I want you to spin this motherfucker like you stole it. You know what I mean? I do. I'll spin the shit up. I even turn the shit up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
If it's fire, hell yeah.
The credentials. I'm in the video allegedly, and I haven't even seen it. So like, there is it's really a world premiere. I have been checking my phone like every 30 minutes since I woke up. Like, all right, it's gonna be here now. Nope, it's gonna be here now. So
I got both True Vocals and Cody Crazy on stalker mode right now.
Hey, Pops.
Yes, sir.
What has been your favorite part of podcasting so far out of all of it? What's been your favorite part of it?
To be honest with you, Mike, it's getting to know the artist.
Learning.
You know what I'm saying? I learn a little bit from everybody, and I try to give them as best information as far as like, giving them advice or anything like that off the record. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can tell you what I would do, but it might not necessarily be the right thing for you to do.
Right.
But, and that being said, I just genuinely like to get to know who I'm interviewing, and I do that before the interview, during the interview, and after the interview. There's an hour time where you guys get to peek in on what we got going on, but it's really almost a 2-hour process.
Oh yeah.
Right.
We smoke and party.
That's what the audience. That's what the audience gets to see.
Well, the audience gets to see the show for an hour. You know,
There's a whole lot more to it.
There's like 35, 40 minutes before and 35, 40 minutes after that y'all don't get to see.
Right.
And we do a lot of smoking, man. I smoke a lot of fucking weed. I got a
Yeah.
jar right here. It's got 128 strains of ground up weed in it.
Oh,
This is only for the Bongomatic.
oh,
shit.
Two of my friends,
I
shout
gotta
out
get
to
my ass
Italiano,
soda
Mark
one of these
Italiano,
days,
and
man.
shout out
God. 2 jugs of water.
Tiffany
Jug
Duda.
that's got a hose.
We
coming
smoked
off
128 strains of weed in
Another one
6
with, like,
days.
for a blow up
Wow.
thing on, and you put them
And
over.
then what we had left over was a half pound of weed.
And then they blow smoking.
And I've been using that for my artists. They roll up, they roll blunts, they roll joints, whatever they want to do. Pack a bowl.
I've seen a couple of them take it, but I've seen
Where's
a couple
your
of them
shirt
just
at? Do you
crip.
know right off?
That's what I was going to ask.
Some of them can't hang with the Bongomatic. That's
Which
the fact.
one the one closest
Most
to?
can. Most can.
I'll hit that jump, but I can't guarantee I'm going to be a very good interview afterwards. I'm going to be a lot like, silent.
Hell, I had one guy fall asleep on my show when I was interviewing him, man, because he got so fucking hot.
Hey, I've had that a couple of times.
Man.
Like,
That's
hey,
what
man,
I'd be worried about.
come for a minute,
That
man.
motherfucker
I got
will
a
be
question
stuck.
for you.
That's what he's gonna be.
Mhm. That'd be me. I'd be like,
I started off with when I was doing 40 Record Radio, my
Hey,
little junior podcast. I had a gas mask. Oh, right on, there it is. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Hey.
There it is.
Much love, there, Dave. Much love, bro.
Well, I'm gonna buy
What's
one.
that?
that's
Bob.
my
I'm
girl.
gonna buy one.
yeah, man.
So
No,
this-
Mike,
I'm
we're
gonna
going to
buy
have to.
one. I
man.
don't want to give it to me. I don't want to give it to me.
That's
I
the
want to buy
last
it.
one. That's the last one,
God,
Mike.
God
Oh, the
damn it.
last one? All right, Dave. Hit me with an offer. What do you want?
Got made, bro. There was
I
only
got
6
two
days
of
got
them.
Okay.
made. Dave, you got one.
We're about to hit an auction now.
All right,
That's
Mike.
okay. You know what? I'm gonna have more merchandise coming out, man. You watch. I'm gonna have more merch.
Hey,
I have
I got 2 of them shirts.
Bro.
2 of them. My girl got one and I got one.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Oh,
That's
hell.
the best way.
What's your starting bid, Dave? Starting bid. Come on, let's start in bid. Let's
yeah.
what you got.
I don't know. 2 studios is kind of expensive. That's some of that. That's one of them things I don't. The back of my closet has every piece of merch that was personally gave to me, not merch that I'm supposed to give away, but was personally gave to me. I've got stuff signed by Teddy Loud. I've got stuff signed by man, all kinds of people. All
We gotta
kinds.
get you a shirt like we did. Never mind.
Well, my shirt.
We get it when you get it.
My shirt will be like my merch will be here by I think they said the end of the week. So what I'm gonna do is once mid-show I'll probably have the artist come up and sign a shirt. You know what I mean, or something like that. Sign the shirt.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like the road I was heading down to. But I personally got some stuff for you. We already talked about. We talked about it once. If you can guess what it is, I'll be a little bit shocked. But I got you on that. That's a whole. There's no telling. There's no value to it. I don't think. It's like hard to put a value on it because.
Oh yeah, what?
We are a minute away from a commercial break.
All right, I'm gonna take this commercial break right now. We'll be right back in just a minute, Pops.
All right, brother.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Cody Crazy with Lagodi Entertainment, and we all the way up with Nation of Elevation 2.0. Yeah.
Lord Byron Sound, Lagodi Entertainment, Nation of Elevation, all the way up. Turn up.
Hey yo, what up? It's KLR with Lagodi Entertainment, and we all the way up with Nation of Elevation 2.0. All platforms.
What's up, y'all? It's October with B&M, Lagodi Entertainment. I'm all the way up with Nation of Elevation 2.0. You dig?
Yeah, it's your boy Chad Bundy, with Lagodi Entertainment. And I'm all the way up, man. All the way up. Nation of Elevation 2.0. Yeah, ho.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, DJ B Nice in the building with Lagodi Entertainment. I'm all the way up with Nation of Elevation 2.0. Let's get it. Shout out to the squad.
What is up, y'all? It's your boy Gilly from Lagodi Entertainment. I just want to say thank y'all so much for the love and support, especially to Nation of Elevation 2.0, man. Thank y'all so much for everything that you guys do for us. It means a lot. Big respect to y'all. Peace.
What's up, y'all? It's Lauren Badass with Lagodi Entertainment, and I'm all the way up with Nation of Elevation 2.0. Bitch!
All right, y'all. We are back just in time from that awesome commercial break. And big ups to all of y'all that pitched in and put that together. You know, I'll have that forever. That's one of them things that me personally, he's having technical difficulties.
Uh-oh.
Me personally, that, you know, when I get something from an artist and it was personally given to me, I keep that forever. You know, I've got stuff signed by a guy who ain't here no more, you know, rest in peace, Bars Mays, that was signed by him. And you know what I mean? Like stuff from, like, I don't know, John South. I got stuff from, man, all kinds of people that I've just stuff that I'm going to keep forever. You know what I mean? Whether the blood was bad or good, whether the blood's bad or good at the time, it is what it is. It's something that we built a bond around. And that, as a podcaster, is really what we do. We promote the music, and we get to learn the artist and some of the stuff that they do and what goes into some of the stuff they do. Like, nobody can tell you, like, oh, Dave's always prepared when it's time to do the show. He's always ready. That's because a couple hours before the show, I'm trying to get ready for it. You know, not to mention that after the last show, I already started working on the research. You know what I mean? So there's times that there's just hours and hours and hours that goes into it. And you're like, wow, because you get so lost in learning about the artist, doing the research for your questions or whatnot, that you're pretty much this guy's brother and you ain't never met him in your life until the show.
That's a bad time for me to have to have dropped off unexpectedly, but I definitely have noticed, like, doing the
ADHD, it's a bitch.
Oh,
dude.
It turns your mic all the way up. What the hell?
Who, me?
What, mine?
Yeah, on my end, it turns your mic all the way up. I took care of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a animal emergency, or not emergency, but animal break. I don't know.
An animal issue. Let's call it
animal
an
issue.
issue.
Animal issue has been resolved. Continue.
How many people? and this is because I've watched the video. I've watched the video like probably about 10 times of you doing this. How many people would you say tapped out? I'm cool during the Bongomatic?
Oh my God. Out of the 40 or 50 or so that's hit it, I would say probably 18 have made it.
Damn, that's not a very big number out of 50.
No,
that ain't. But
That's they made it to the next round.
I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking tough. I mean, I've had seasoned veterans crumble.
Is there anybody that like really thought that they wasn't, you know, like, oh, this ain't gonna be a problem? No way, was worried about it, and then they just, you know, kick their, you know, put them down.
Thought they were badass.
I don't know if you guys familiar with 50 Tyson?
I've heard that name. Yeah. I've heard a few songs.
He came to my birthday last year, man, and did the Bongomatic, man. He couldn't
That's
hang
the one I was watching, I think.
Yeah, he couldn't have it. He does it no problem every time. He's hit that thing about 5 times, and he does it every time.
Emmett looks like a champ at it.
Emmett is a champ.
I know, right?
Hey, you know when he comes back, his lungs are gonna be like baby lungs.
The thing about Emmett though is after he does the Bongomatic or the equivalent of one of these bong bowls, he's folded. You feel me? He's slumped.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He's knocked the fuck out. Okay,
going to sleep.
I love you to death, man. He's funny as hell. But after about 20 minutes, and he's ready to go again.
That's the way I am. Like I hit the bong till I choke. Then once I'm done choking, I'll light the joint, which I'm getting ready to do now. And then once I choke up with that, I'll hit the bong. You know, it's just a rotation.
Bro, if I smoked that much before, like, I mean, I always try to smoke weed with rappers and do, like, you know, smoke rapper weed, you know, that's to fit the, you know, be in the club. And I always end up, like Pop said, I'm like, damn, I haven't said anything to anybody in 7 hours. Like, what are we doing?
I personally know an artist from Toledo, Ohio, who has, I think, man, I hope I'm right, because if not, he's going to freak out. It's either Runts. I think it's a Runts brand named after him.
You said you had your own strain?
No, I know an artist who does. Up
north,
okay. And it's a Runts. I think it's a Runts brand. Don't quote me. But he's got a brand out there that you know, because he went national, and they gave, like, Best Believe. He bought that rapper Best Believe. He bought into a weed company, and you know how it went the rest of the way.
Oh yeah, look at I mean, people make millions, billions of dollars off that after rap now at this point. Look at Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Currency, Be Real from Cypress Hill, right? That's Be Real. I've always heard he's got
he's an artist. Wait. What were we talking about yesterday? Let's ask earlier about artists.
Me and you were talking about the Nas thing, but I don't know if we want to get on that now. I don't think that was it.
Let's just ask Pop real quick, because I'm telling you, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, in 2 weeks from this Saturday. We're going this Saturday. I got a show scheduled. The following Saturday, we're going to, me and Kenny, Kenny's going to debate about this.
Man, I'm going to win. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I can see the, like, maybe counter arguments, but there's no way that I'm not walking out of there. Like, all right, so Pop, would you go? All right, so would you say that Nas or somebody like DMX or Dave Run DMC is the better, more influential rapper? Do you think Nas only has one hit?
No, I think he only has one smash hit.
But that's correct.
Well,
that's correct.
I'm gonna be frankly honest with you, that's Skinny.
Frankly, no.
I don't know much about mainstream music and artists. I only really deal with underground, independent artists. That's all I deal with. I only pay.
Who do you think paved the way in underground music?
Oh, damn.
Nah, this is like Nas made his. My argument is his first 2 albums made you know, a blueprint for. He wrote a song from the perspective of a gun in 1996. Like
what What was
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia's name before they were 3-6 Mafia?
Oh my God, dude! I knew you were going to ask something like that shit. I'm not pulling it out of my file, brother.
Son of a bitch! I can't.
I got a question for all of y'all, and I do have one. Who do you think my favorite? Who do you think my favorite mainstream rapper is? And I have one.
Mainstream, like that they play on the radio?
I'm not sure about that.
Then that's not mainstream.
But they're like
Too Short. Did Too Short play on the radio?
Too Short.
Oh yeah, Too Short played on the radio. Blow the whistle. Yeah.
Too
Nah,
Short
but Too
is a
Short's dope.
legend. But
Too
that's,
Short,
that's
yeah.
mainstream. That is definitely mainstream.
Well,
that's my favorite rapper of all time. Fucking Too Short.
Juicy J.
Too Short's the shit, man. Juicy J's the shit. Shout out Juicy J, bro.
He opened a lot of doors for Midwest underground rap.
He opened a lot of doors just in general, dude. I mean, Juicy J is
808 Mafia.
He's got to be like sorry, y'all.
That was his guess.
He's got to be amongst one of the biggest rappers to ever come out of Memphis.
Gilly said pop.
Right.
I want to give him that number one, but I can't. I gotta.
Even at that rate, underground was having a publicity problem. They couldn't get the exposure they were needing, and this was way before I did podcasting.
Man.
They couldn't get the exposure they were trying. They were fighting for it.
3-6 Mafia was that was a crazy time, and like a lot of those folks didn't, like the people who had a lot of talent back then didn't. They got in their own way. But 3-6 Mafia, I mean, they, everybody knows the history. They have had their ups and downs. I was privileged to have met the late Gangsta Boo for just a short time, have like a 20-minute conversation with her in 2019. And I saw her twice. I saw her when Juicy and the three surviving members, they all got together and they did a show. Bone Thugs was there. Yin Yang Twins was there. Damn good show. But she was still like, she knew all of her lyrics. It was one of the best live shows I've ever seen. And that's definitely, but there should be, I guess my point with this is there should be more than there is, out of Memphis. Like we should have like in Atlanta, for example. Like in Atlanta, I'm not going to say that they stole anything because, everybody learned from everybody, but a lot of the elements that were made.
Wait. We can argue about that because I believe that most of your doors were opened from Detroit, Michigan in the north.
That's not wrong.
Motown hit the streets with R&B.
Guess Sun Studios, fam.
That was 50s, 60s, and 70s music.
Am
I right, Pops?
Yep.
And then after that, you had like Jam Master Jay. He had hit after song after song after song and only made one CD that was a bomb.
All he needed.
And these were the ones that were underground going up as I was a kid. Too Short was still advertising in when I first heard him, he was still selling CDs in the trunk. I never met him or anything like that, but I've done a lot of research on these guys because these guys were icons as I was growing up.
Same. I've done probably more. Detroit's probably one of my top 5 cities that I've done the most research on for their rap scene. They've done, even if you scratch beneath like the Eminems, obviously you have the Big Sean's, but like ICP, that all started up there. You got, I don't know. I can try to make an argument, but you would win that because they're T Grizzly.
There's Obama. There's all of them. But my thing is, the home of music is in Nashville.
But yeah, all right. Shouts out to Nashville. My bad. I'm not gonna get into this. So this is some Tennessee politics shit.
No. I mean, it's just the way the music rolls. Like I noticed that drill music comes from like out pops Midwest, out west.
It's like Chicago, I guess Chicago, I guess would be where it started, but I wouldn't call drill now. It's like New York drill sounds a little bit different than Chicago drill. I don't know what they've been doing in Florida, man. Like I like that. I like drill. I don't have any issues with it, but
it's hard for me to follow Florida drill music.
It's just a whole bunch of violence, man. It's just a whole bunch of it's just sad, dude. Like you get to the end of it and you're just like, well, damn, like that's
very aggressive music, yeah.
I mean, but it's a hip hop song. I mean, and you guys have been listening you guys have been listening to this a lot longer than I have. It's always been that way. Hip hop is a reflection of what's going on. So it's
and for a while there, it got a little okay. It got to where there was, because now when I first started this, it'll be 7 years, October 1st. When I first started this, I couldn't tell you any artist that didn't rap about violence and calling women out of their gender and doing this and doing that. Now I could tell you, I could write down a piece of paper back and forth, artists that don't do that. And it's not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's a great look.
It's always been people who rap about different stuff too. It's just that's what was pushed. But I think that if you do authentic, real music, and if it comes from a good place, that you have the best chance at reaching people. Even if it's like the Gucci Mane's an authentic ass rapper. Gucci Mane, you can't deny Gucci Mane's. Man has more influence than maybe anybody in the industry.
My brother always says that
What up, Dirty King? What's shaking, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, there's two kinds of people in the world. There's the bums, and then there's the people that got it.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, if you want to be on some bum shit, you want to be out there doing dumb shit and not having nothing, you hang out with bums. You want money and you want fame and all that shit, you hang out with them kind of people and you deal with them kind of people.
Success is contagious.
And then it's contagious.
Like it's
but you just can't walk up to them kind of people and just, hey, let me in. You gotta have a reason.
Like it's and even if that's not your regular mentality is to be friendly, then you're not gonna make it, because you never know who's watching you, when they're watching you, who's recording you, because believe it or not, even though it don't seem like we're as, to me, and like Pop said before the show, it feels as normal as if we were living an everyday life amongst every other people. It don't feel like there's no fame or there's no popularity there, because we're doing what we like to do.
Right.
That's more important than counting, stuff, and like everything's important. Don't get me wrong. And like, I'm not going to sit here and act like, everybody doesn't care about those numbers. But if you are, like you said, if you feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing and you're living for your purpose, then you're going to be happy. And then that's how success comes like to people from what I've seen. I mean, we've, in music, I've crashed and burned 2 or 3 times before even getting, what I wanted out to the people, like semi-successfully. And it took a lot of work, but you are the people, you are the company you keep. Like it's when you change your mentality, you have to change your surroundings, because you can't bring a bunch of people that don't have the same mentality, no matter how much you think you can. It's just, it never works.
100%, you're
kind
right.
of what I was saying, because I mean, we have some kind of camaraderie. I mean, I enjoy being here. I enjoy this conversation.
Absolutely.
If I didn't, I wouldn't fucking be here.
So, how much promotion goes into the pregame of setting up a podcast?
Well, it's a lot that goes into setting up a podcast. You got to get the artist's music. That's the first thing. Getting them to send it. Sometimes it's a bitch to get them to send it.
Yeah.
And then you got to get, your pictures for the flyer. Get your flyer made up. Do your promotion. Whatever your platform is. Do your promotion. And then when I get ready for the pregame aspect of it, I have a couple trays here. I put out some weed. Feel me? I got papers. Usually have some blunt wraps. I got these badass 1 foot long papers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they roll joints like that right there.
Holy shit.
Bro, that's the next level.
Do you have a show tonight?
I do not have a show tonight. I do have one Monday night. Monday night, I got an artist coming through. Can't remember her name.
Your shows ain't like mine. They're not 3 days a week. Like your shows are all week, throughout the week, right?
Daily.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the artist. When they got available, I'll do the interview.
Well, I usually
I have it after 7 o'clock, 7 or later.
Okay.
I usually happen with you at lunch, and it's usually just music.
Yeah, but I also have an evening show where I interview independent artists from around.
Yeah, he's on 2, 3.
Yeah, that's the one we were talking about.
Yeah. Let me turn Mike back up a little bit.
I have a question for Pops, if y'all don't mind.
No, this is you guys should be asking the questions anyway.
So, okay, when you're doing and I know you do more in-person interviews, but if is it better to stick to a regimented structure to your show? Like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, like have a step-by-step, and like possibly risk for the viewers to have a consistency. Or if you're in the middle of a conversation, about something, or an artist is talking, or maybe it's the opposite, maybe the artist, maybe it's not the greatest interview, is it better to try to make that structure, is the structure more important than trying to get a better a longer, better conversation done? I hope that made sense. I cannot talk to that.
Look, man, what I do, man, is I ask a series of questions, and it leads into different series of answers. And I let the artists go on about whatever they want to go on about, because apparently that's something that's important to them, and they need to be heard.
Definitely.
Okay? So I make it known. I make sure they get their social media out there. I make sure they tell everybody where they can find their music. Before I even get started, I have them tell them who they are, where they're from, and what they do. I don't just interview artists. I also interview people who put on lowrider shows. I also have a gal who sells weed, you know what I'm saying? And I help her promote her business. You know what I'm saying?
That was my second question.
So I'm helping people out the best I can. Usually the morning shows are for the vendors and things like that. The evening show is strictly for the artists.
Right.
Fantastic. See, I was gonna ask. That's the second question I was gonna ask, because I know some kind of behind the scenes people that have never really spoke that many. That haven't done a full interview, and I think that would be a cool. What's up? Oh, connection. But I think that it'll be like the engineers, the promoters. Like they have some crazy stories, and they don't always. People don't always think to talk to these guys. Or girls.
Right. I do promoters. I do. Engineers, beat makers. I interview anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody to help the community. Okay, the hip hop community. That's what I'm here for. My son did that. He had his own little radio show. It's called Smoke One with GC. He was a heavy pot smoker like his old man. Kid would smoke 17 blunts a day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, he was a good artist. But anyway,
you'll have to send me some some stuff I can. I'll definitely watch it and get back to you, because I mean it's I'm new into the podcasting space. It's kind of like something I'm trying.
Well, if you want it's all up to you though, man. When you're talking about structure, it's okay to structure it to a certain extent, but you don't want it to be the same repetitive shit every time you're on the show.
No, not yeah, exactly. That's why I want
Questions I ask may sound repetitive if you listen to my show. So
Even
all
if
questions, but it's to get the artists to open up and talk about themselves and their experiences in life and where they come from with their music and what their vibes like.
All right, fantastic.
Try to pull out of the artist.
it's all about making the artist feel comfortable at any
Absolutely,
point.
man. I think that I provide a very good service to the artist at no charge. I don't charge.
The only thing I don't do is if it's an in-house if it's an in-house interview, I don't provide alcohol because I'm just not a fan of it.
I don't do alcohol, man. Really, honestly, I have.
That's what I tell them. If you're gonna drink, you gotta buy.
I can't have no stupid drunks in my crib. You know what I'm saying? I don't tolerate it well. I don't drink that often, man. And
some people don't know how to act. It's just like
right. Let's just smoke a joint. That's what I've always said.
There you go. Smoke a joint.
I got a question, Pops.
All right.
Yeah.
Gilly has a question also.
Before my internet went to shit, I was trying to ask a question. How do you deal with your audience and audience interact? Because you interact with me every time I come in. How do you work that in?
I just do, bro. I don't know. I mean, I have my phone here so I can see the comments pop up. And when I see the comments pop up, I try to interact with everybody, try to say hi to everybody, or give them a shout out. You especially, you're there every day, you know.
I jump on every day.
You know what I mean? If you're at my crib every day like that, you start getting mail here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
That was that was.
Is there a separation? Go ahead. Is there a separation between your podcast and your regular everyday life?
Absolutely.
It's
my
hard.
Regular average everyday life is me sitting on my couch smoking a bowl every 15 fucking minutes while I do other shit around the house. I like to smoke weed, so I smoke all day long, all day strong. Typically, on a fucking good day, you can find me on the couch, holding my bong, and getting high.
Chilling.
And I do hip hop, but I also listen to other music as well. Reggae. I listen to some opera. I listen to very, very, very little country.
My favorite music, honestly, right now is my favorite music for forever has been, like I keep saying, that Motown, that Muddy River music, man. That shit is fire.
That era is special, just for
But but my music, that's my music of choice. If I'm out by myself, that's what I'm listening to. If I'm with the guys, I'm still promoting. So we're gonna listen to everybody's music while we out riding around or whatever.
I'm down with some good old groove metal, like some Pantera or some Slayer, groovy.
Yeah, baby.
Groovy, bro.
Leave it to Mike. Michael jam out.
Actually, y'all want to know what my favorite music is?
What's that?
Right, word to Cody. Credentials by True Vocals featuring Haystack and Cody Crazy. Music video now out. Now
I know.
We're gonna get. Go ahead.
We will play it and watch it here shortly. I got to figure out how to do it from on this.
So I guess the answer to Gilly's question is, yeah. Hold on.
Please wait.
Gilly says, name the top 4 rappers in Ohio on your list.
On my list?
I hope he's talking to you.
That's the only answers.
The only Ohio rapper I know is Gilly. And I believe
so
we got Gilly.
Top 4 artists in Ohio is Chris Rain, Gilly, Teddy Loud, and I would have to say like Sway Gang YB. That's who I'm. That's where my vibe's been.
I have to say Gilly. Gilly. Yeah. That's the only Ohio artist I've heard so far. So
Gilly is you know a real good friend of mine, and it's been a real good friend of mine for a long time. And you know I've watched his music career go from you know what I mean, to wow.
Dude,
Bro.
he's a lyrical assassin, bro.
He's a Swiss Army knife, bro. He can do any type of music. Gilly is Gilly's something serious.
He's right there. He's right where you want him to be.
I'm definitely not trying to you know, I gotta get him these features before I've ruined my relationship. But I mean, I'm joking. It's you know, but I want to work with Gilly. I have so many, like he'll have an idea for something and I'll be like, yes, do it. Like, instantly. That's a great idea. Like, I mean, when you're that talented, like it attracts people, and it's. I'm just really excited to see what the next evolution looks like because it's about to be insane, bro. And I am going to be thinking with Gilly real soon. That would be cool.
The growl on a metal track, we are on, bro.
I got options for you. We'll send you somebody, and then why don't you do it, man? You over here playing like you can't do that shit, Metal Mike.
I can play the song, but I can't play.
We'll talk later, Kenny. We'll talk later.
Yeah, let's play it. Play that credentials. We cannot do the technology won't allow, but we can do our part.
Be able to see it from my little ass phone, and I don't know how to do it from this.
Yeah, I don't have like an IMAX theater or something, or I'll go in there and play it.
I need Tyler to spend an hour or so with me off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make that happen. Tyler needs to give a seminar.
Go to Restream School.
Restream School.
This is True Vocals featuring Haystack and Cody Crazy. It's called Credentials.
Music video out now on Haystack's official page.
Right on.
Hold on, I got problems.
Stand by.
Oh.
I forgot I turned my speaker off.
Oh yeah, man, you should get all 5 of them.
There you go.
There we go.
Lot better.
That ain't too loud, is it?
They say they know that I'm better.
Hey.
Y'all play games with play ball. I own the team that y'all play on.
Just so hard to stop the beat. Man. DJ, spin that shit.
That's just how it's gonna be and always will. I'm a real motherfucker. Always keep it real. If it was said, it was done. And yeah, that means I did it. Stop talking all your shit and just give me my credit. I ain't talking about no debit, boy. I'm talking about credentials. Got the whole damn city talking about my potential. Be from fucking Memphis 10 with we speak differential. Got you bitches scared, now you must have checked my credentials. Yeah, I'm from the city where nothing's fucking given. Fuck around and find yourself in the trunk, bigger bitch. Give me my crib, fuck what they say, they know that I'm about it. Get to the braids and carry the kids and keep it. Don't rob people, just pay ball. Call me crazy, that's a wall. Y'all play
brutal.
On the team that y'all play, y'all. Check the credentials.
Give me my cred.
I'll fuck with this all day,
Man.
If you don't see me,
Ugh.
if I can't think, cause I kill a big. Bring it back to life like a DLC.
This shit's so live.
CLD, yeah. I'm related to hip hop, we exist. Memphis, Nashville, whoever, man.
That's fire right there.
One of the best, put that in the pen. Influence by Ice Cube, Lil Wayne, and them take 9, but the rhymes, Boosie, and Tim. Bone Thugs, Bill, 3-6, Haystack, Andre, and Kim. I'm gonna take care of the family and get to the millions.
Yeah, yeah.
See the millions stay wrapped in their feelings. Sick of being a hero, but about to turn
The back of your head's in this video.
They call me crazy, and I'm about to go reveal it.
What?
They say they know that I'm about it. Get to the braids and carry the kids, keep it 1,000. No problem, just play ball. Talking crazy, that's a wall. Y'all play games with play ball. I own the team that y'all play on. Give me my credit, just the last time and got me. Give me my credit, just check the credentials. You better give me my credit. You know you heard about me, just give me my credit. And check the credentials.
Give me credit for creation of what's on your favorite station. No humiliation or embarrassment after Jason. For a white boy, simply be himself, no compliance or conforming to anybody else.
And it's gonna sell.
Oh shit.
A recipe when I rap and I give you no break in a year or two. We can take them to the trail. But all those back roads, they weren't ready for that.
They wasn't ready for that though. Big old trucks, bro. I can rap the song a cappella.
Who may have did it first? Said it was impossible. Check up church. I was the 1998 Cowboy Capone. Country as I could be in the hood, still love me. Big chains, Tim boots, denim suits, and I'm fitted. No one did it like I did it. Admitted it. Give me credit.
My credit, fuck what they said. They know that I'm about it. Raise and carry the kids, keep it 1,000. Don't rob Peter, just play ball. Talking crazy, that's a wall. Y'all play games, play ball. I own the team that y'all play on.
They killed it. They did their thing.
Nah, that shit was, man, live, dude. That shit was super live. Well, obviously, it was live, double entendre edition.
The video's fire.
Did you watch it?
That's what I was watching, playing the music.
Ah, damn,
He
man.
said he didn't
that
know how to
club
play.
vibe out of that, man. It sounds like a club vibe to me. Like it's gonna
Oh,
go.
it's man, it
So, Pops,
Yes, sir.
if an artist wants to get on your show or have their music played on their show, how would they go about that?
All they got to do is call that number, man, 651-432-2210. Hit my line. I'll be happy to book you either for the show or I'll give you an email, which is choppitupwithpops@gmail.com.
Or you'll win a pipe.
Yeah, or you call in during the show, you might win a pipe, you might win a hat, you might win a hoodie. I don't know, man. I got all kinds of shit coming in the mail, so.
I'm gonna give you a call right after I watch the music video.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
That's we gotta definitely chop it up, and I'll give you the music I'm not telling Dave about. Dun dun dun.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I want you guys look at everybody. I just tagged everybody. I'm gonna go make sure I did it. But what you need to do is y'all need to go to Chop It Up's page, Chop It Up with Pop's page. So hold on, let me turn my phone down so it don't interfere. So
So you can be part of the most legit podcast in Minneapolis, Minnesota, man. Like, why else?
That's how you get. That's really
6 years, man, going strong, man.
You guys are doing a great thing up there.
I'm at year 7, man, and it's been nothing but a learning experience all the way.
Absolutely, 100%, bro. I had no prior knowledge of the independent hip hop scene in Minneapolis at all. I knew my son was part of it, but I didn't know how big he was in it until he passed away. You know, and once he passed away, his funeral, there was well over 250 people showed up for his funeral. And we had a celebration of life. There was 175 people there. That's all we could get in the building.
Wow.
Oh man.
There's over 300 people there.
So I tell people.
A lot of people.
That's
a lot
big.
of people. I showed a lot of love for my son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's big.
That's the highest honor to have that many people show up and pay their respects and want to be a part of even a hard moment. So that's a good sign. I mean, it's never good, but I know like with my mother, we had, you know, people that we had to, like, they weren't able to come down, and I felt like, well, you know, that must mean that's got to be a good thing. So that's what I would.
And all the artists that I've interviewed, most of them have been friends of my son or knew my son, and they got nothing but good things to say about it, which I you know, doesn't surprise me. He's a good kid.
I do what I do for my mom. I understand where it's a lot of honor and legacy behind a lot of these things, and it's to carry it on is not an easy task, but it's necessary work, and it's good to see that you have built everything that you built off of such a genuine purpose. That's an honorable thing to do.
Yeah,
100% right. You're 100% right. We did, you know, like things that we did when I first started was like, you know, like my third year into it or so. One of the rappers that I followed, you know, Bars Mays, he was killed. So we did Rappers Against Gun Violence. We did another one. I can't remember. Rappers Against Gun Violence, and then we said we did.
I know when I met you,
there was a few of them.
I know when I first did my first episode, something had just happened. If I recall correctly.
Yeah, and the group that I was working with at that time, you know, made a whole bunch of food. And what was left, her and her children took the food downtown and gave it to the homeless. You know,
fantastic.
It was a bag of chips, a hot dog, and maybe whatever else there was there. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's the type of support that I would like to see in Memphis as well. Which we're starting to get there, but I'm not going to go into how violent Memphis is. It's not something I like to put on a pedestal or glorify. And not to say that, you know, or it's hard not to, but y'all know the history, and it's like
it is what it is.
But this new generation of people, at least everybody I've been involved with, no matter what, you know, what their background was, everybody's really cool with each other. I can't say that. Like everybody that Cody's put me around and we built to know, you know, met because of everybody I've networked with, and I consider my peer. Like we all look at each other like, all right, we're gonna help each other. The past is there for you to learn from it, you know. But that being said, I've lost I've lost over 10 people too early, and it's not fair, but it's very
it's you know, like it's a way of life, man. Like it's a way of life, you know. We're born to die. You can't, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just got to make the best of that ride while you're here.
Absolutely.
And everybody's metal thing, Dave, that is the most metal thing I've ever heard. You wake up every day, one day closer to death.
Sure.
But who cares? We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna worry about what tomorrow. We're gonna worry about what's ahead of us today instead of what tomorrow brings. We'll worry about that tomorrow.
Eat what's on your plate right now. Don't worry about what's coming later.
Facts.
Living in the past or living in the future can be dangerous. You know, I know that after I watch the Credentials video and have talked to Pops, I'm gonna definitely get back to working on this song. I cannot really give any details, but it's gonna be a big collab.
Right on. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Collaboration over competition. That's what slipped my mind earlier when we were talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Collaboration.
Because you get, yep. Because I don't care.
Collaborating with someone else, another artist, another podcaster,
Yep.
another producer.
Because I don't care to compete. We can do that all day. But I think we'll get better if we compete on the same team.
Absolutely. I mean,
right there. That right there.
You can be competitive and still have respect and still be on the same team or same, side of another person. That when it's beef is different. Competition is like, competition. And
I got some hash around here somewhere.
Like if I get on track with if I get on track with Cody Crazy, then like I'm gonna every single time I'm like, all right, he got that one, I got this one. All right, I'm getting him next time. But it's all love. That's my brother, Like
right.
and
friendly competition.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. We
nobody would ever know y'all were in competition.
Exactly. It's not even really. We want to make the best song, and the way to make the best song is to sharpen steel. So I want to give I expect people's best when I work with them. And if I don't, it's hard to explain this. This is some rapper ass shit. It's disrespectful.
Rapper ass shit.
Like, you're not gonna get on phone with tech. Rapper ass, that's Kenny with rapper ass shit. Boom. Now.
Get it out, Kenny. You done said it. Now you got to say it.
What? That's Kenny with rapper ass shit.
Oh yeah, what's the rapper ass shit? That's Kenny. What's going to
some
say?
Rapper ass shit. That's funny.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain. All right, I bought my time. All right, I got you. Hold on. That's just like you're my friend, and we're gonna go to the top. But it's like with fucking gosh, same thing that happened with damn trying to think of a good one. Death Row, that's a good example. Every rapper on Death Row is so good that they did compete, and it turned into like a crazier type of thing. But the thing about it is you need to be that competitive with the degree of separation to know that y'all are doing this for the music. And it's like obviously that's where I don't have beefs with anybody. Like, I don't have any issues with any rappers. I don't want to get into like a beef because I don't really believe in fake rapper beef. I believe in like either we have an issue or we don't have an issue. The other stuff is like, rapper, trying to make the best verse and stuff. That's cool. But if somebody makes an actual diss track towards me, that's a different level, and it would still be.
I think Eazy-E said it a long time ago when he said, "Don't be a studio gangster."
Exactly. Like, if we have a problem, then we have a problem.
Exactly.
But like, and I'm a hard person to get into a problem with. Yeah. No. Don't. We're not gonna do this over fucking.
Pops, what you got to say?
I would say if you got a problem with somebody, walk up and tell them, "Look, man, this is my beef with you, man. I got a serious issue with this, that, or whatever."
Damn right. Like it's
man, don't talk shit behind their back. Just walk up and talk to them about it.
Right.
A lot because sugar than
there's no.
A lot of things can be. Sorry, go ahead.
There's no reason to get into anybody's beef unless they try to include you in it. And instead of fighting with them, approach them with the issue and make it known that there's an issue.
Things can be fixed so much more than they have been.
Thank you, Dave. It ain't got shit to do with me until it's got shit to do with me.
That's 100%.
Not to have shit to do with me, man. To be honest with you, I'm a non-dramatized guy.
Now, if you want to make it happen. But I don't want that. You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
And that's usually how it goes, because usually you can sit down everybody down and you realize that you can all come to a resolution. That's been my experience with it.
Positivity over negativity.
Absolutely. That's you get out what you put. You get back what you put in.
Yeah, the kind of energy you throw out is going to come back at you, man. You're right.
Like it's
so close.
And the solution to the problem might be more magnificent than anybody. It might be a new goddamn song.
Yeah. And
okay,
but I don't know. It's just I don't. We can look throughout hip hop. Like you say, Easy E said there's no studio gangsters. Like there's been all of these beefs or whatever going on in like mainstream. I know underground some, and it's just like, man, like I can't sit there and I couldn't bring like apart upon like with the Kendrick and Drake shit, for example. I couldn't bring apart upon allegations like that on somebody unless I knew it was true.
I don't know nothing about that, so you're speaking.
Well, it's just
to me.
Yeah, we don't have to stay on it. It's just
now, explain it later.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just like I wouldn't be able to do that for rap, sport, for beef, for money. It's like it's.
Just know that not this Saturday, but next Saturday we're gonna have.
We're gonna have a debate.
Debating like that, Kenny and Dave.
What are y'all gonna debate?
Who knows?
Basically, gonna debate.
First, we're gonna debate whose music's better of the two artists. Nas was one of them, and who'd you say?
Who was yours? I know you had said something about Run DMC, but that we can do that. We can do.
Well, yeah, the Run DMC, and you said something, and I said no, nobody compares to Run DMC. They opened the door to hip hop.
Nas changed and pushed the envelope, though.
They also opened the door to rap.
That's true.
Rap rock with damn Aerosmith.
Were they? That was before Beastie Boys. That was like right. It was them and then Beastie Boys, right?
I think it was LL Cool J, Run DMC. Then later on, it was like the dude that sang Back to the Hotel, and then the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah.
And then the list went on and on and on and on.
Yeah, but Beastie Boys went hard, man. They got Kerry King from.
Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that the second album by the Beastie Boys is the most sampled album in the history of hip hop? It's the reason that they made a lot of the laws. Like it's but yeah, Beastie Boys are
that funny, but it is.
Man, I listened to the 6-part podcast one day back in the day just so I could tell you gentlemen now.
Man, like I've been listening to some weird, like different kind of podcasts, like podcasts that deal with such shit like unsolved murders, and they talk to the suspects, and every time the suspect story is a little bit different or whatnot, and then there's proof. And I've been watching them a lot. Like Knoxville has a lot of them unsolved cases.
Oh yeah. I've been getting into the law, trials and stuff. I've been watching. It started when I was watching. I started watching, because a lot of rappers have gone to jail, and I've kind of gotten, pretty invested in law at this point.
Don't do it.
It's
don't go to jail.
No. I mean, I want to be I just haven't. Yeah, that's the main thing.
So Rick Ross used to be a county officer, a correction officer.
Yeah, it took him a long time to actually come clean about that.
Then it was there's another artist that they Outlaw Nation picked up was a cop or something.
I'm trying to think of Lord.
I don't know. But it don't matter. I mean, it don't matter if you're doing.
Hip hop is so big at this point. The only group of people who I think would not be who are not allowed in hip hop, and this is pretty much a red line, is supremacists or white prejudiced people. Not necessarily don't have to be white, but any extremely prejudiced group of people that are going against a group of people who are the foundation of the music. Does that make sense?
But in all fairness, I think that hip hop and rap and R&B was built around that whole racist time, so that's why it's in the music so much.
Well, I mean, we weren't. I wasn't there. If I ever get a time machine, that'd probably be the first. That'd probably be where I went to see.
Bro.
But if New York is the most diverse city on the planet, so it was made. From what my understanding, it was made for everybody. It's just like, how do I answer this,
bro? So go look up Tupac as a kid.
Oh yeah,
that story.
Oh yeah, I know the whole. You know, it's about his stepdad, and you know the whole thing. It's a amazing story.
My brother has a book. Wait, who's here? Oh, it's Mike. My brother has a book that he kept everything Tupac in, like every article. What? Every article and all that stuff. I don't know what his deal is.
Yeah, it would be definitely good to get some definitive closure on that finally.
But, I mean, as far as racism goes, man, you're right. It sucks.
It's just, I don't think that. I mean, I haven't encountered anybody like in my music career that has been one of, like that. But I do know that they exist, and I think that the people who can say something that might influence those group of people, I think that those people should speak up. If I were in one of those situations, I would say something. I would speak up, because that's the only way that you are able to. I mean, people are going to do what they want to do regardless, but I feel like for my understanding and my knowledge of hip hop and how I learned it, like Eminem's the best person to look at because he studied everybody and he learned everybody, and he's always had a very respectful approach to the craft.
Maybe to the craft, but not nobody that angered him.
So those people got, but not many people tried that, man. Dude, you don't try Eminem. You don't even try Eminem now. But
do you think there's an artist out there that would put Eminem on his ass lyrically?
Me and Cody get into this debate all the freaking time. Yeah.
I mean, there is somewhere, but
Kendrick Lamar could do it.
Yeah, right.
Bro. All right.
Saturday,
dude, 2 Saturdays, 2 weeks from today. I got you. Yes. We're going to have the live. We're going to go to the, we're going to find it. We're going to do this at breakfast or something. But I mean, to answer your question, no, because I mean, Kendrick, I don't even know if that would, I mean, Eminem is really, really good at beef and just words. He might be the greatest technical rapper of all time.
His punchlines are off the map.
It's just the way that he rhymes things. It's made I've studied him this entire time, and it's amazing. Some of those really simple sounding songs like Stan, sounds like, pretty not too intricate, but that beat is so hard to rap on, and that flow, he's a genius. I mean, there's nothing else you can say. He's a genius, but Kendrick is also a genius. So.
Right. There's no denying it. I just think that when it comes to
Eminem probably gets him out of there.
Trying to fuck with Eminem, I think you're playing with fire because that dude has a research team like no other. Like I thought I had a research team. Hell, I mean,
and he also Eminem's he's authentic. He's sitting in there by himself, like I am when I'm researching for an artist interview. He's listening, to everything and breaking down everything.
I've dealt with the Shady Records management team. I have.
Now,
I'll show you the paperwork they sent me. I'll show you their phone number that I wrote down calling them. I'll show you whatever you need to see.
I mean, that's legendary. 50 Cent.
It's not because of anything other than I'm trying to promote everybody's music.
Oh yeah, no, it's if Eminem got on a song with me, I would probably like, I don't know, man. I would
have to sit back and watch him rap.
Probably. I don't know what I would do, man. Like I'd probably like try to, write a verse or something, Hopefully I would try to write a verse. I would tell him that Kendrick could definitely beat him, and that would just cause a whole bunch of awkwardness, and then,
Hey, you know that he just did a song with or they just dropped a song with Jelly Roll in it not too long.
Yeah, I saw that. Shouts out to Jelly Roll. He I like his music, but it's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I do like it and respect it for what it is. But his like speeches about addiction and about all that, they're beautiful, man. And like I'm really proud that he got to this point in his life where he's able to do that. And I think that I support everything Jelly Roll's got going on 100%. I think him and Eminem I got to listen to that song. I've heard it once, but
Underground, my favorite underground artist. I'll name as many as I can, up to 10. Starting from way up north. I'm a super fan of Jason Stringer. I'm a fan of AJ-47, Teddy Loud. Let's see. There's so many of them, man.
Gilly.
Gilly's on my list several times. Gilly's on my list. Yayo Santana.
Yayo Santana's hard, bro. Yeah. Good pick.
Cody Crazy, and the reason I'll tell you, remind me that I picked Cody Crazy. I'll tell you why. And I listened to Lauren Badass is on my playlist as other than Lagodi.
Mauser's got some super hard music.
Mauser, I'm trying to think. There's one other artist from up north that I've been really vibing to.
150 is like that.
150 Styles.
Yeah.
Logan.
Ox Logan, yeah. Man.
Ox is fire too. Ox, what's crazy about Ox Logan's music is because his music is about what he's going through, what emotion he's feeling. And it sends a different vibe to you. You know what I mean? Like his music, when you sit there,
you feel that shit you feel that shit with your chest, bro. It's different. It's rare. That's a gift that not many people have. Being able to hear a song from somebody and you can actually feel how they're feeling. It's somebody. Ox Logan's somebody I try to learn from a lot. Another person, can't believe I didn't. Mr. Clixton, man. Like,
hey,
that rollout is gonna be whenever it happens.
Mr. Clixton is the artist I was talking about that don't use. I hope I'm right. That don't degrade women or in his song.
Yeah, that's who you were talking about. Yeah, man, he gave me so many pointers on stage and just in general that have helped me. And but
can I tell you an ultimate fail?
What'd you do?
Not me. So I've been to several shows. Probably more than that. Probably close to a couple hundred. And one thing that I see that the underground artist does, and being of the wrong race, is they drop the N-bomb, being white, and
you can't do that.
That's a no-go for me. I mean, yeah, I understand it's the vibe, but that's not.
No.
You know what I mean?
Not at our events. I don't know how that would be. I mean, I've never seen that happen before, but like, it's another thing. Eminem doesn't do it, and you just shouldn't do it, man. There's not any good angle from it.
And that puts you back into the racist part of everything.
Right, and then you're continuing something, and you're adding fuel to a fire that doesn't have to be a fire, and
right.
Like, I mean, that shit.
Right.
Just
both Both these guys right here will tell you, Pop, I could feed into the best drama right now, and I'm not hungry for it.
It's just dumb, and you don't need it. People think that you need rumors and stuff and all this, issues to stir, keep stirring the pot and keep, marketing strong. But that's not the type of marketing that works in the long run.
You have to watch your image, man. Definitely.
Right. It's very, very important.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, everything's
like you ain't gonna catch your pops out there fucking up or nothing like that shit, getting like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day, yeah, any publicity was good publicity, but times have fucking changed.
You gotta really pick and choose your battles.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You do. I do think people should be given people should be allowed to make mistakes. Because I think that a lot of people are so guarded, especially your big people start to get to the money and they start to get really guarded that like there's certain things that I'm an open book about right now that if I had money and if I had endorsements and stuff, like if I was trying to land collaborations with these gigantic artists, I might not talk about. But as a creative and as like an artist, that's the person that, as long as you should be able to make mistakes to a certain extent about some things and be allowed to come back in the space, because I feel like it degrades expression. And like if people are getting just their careers are being ruined for like stuff that could be fixed, they could show that they've grown from it. And like I'm not talking about anything specific here, it's just
right. But with that being said, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. We are done wasting Pop's time. Y'all make
sure y'all tap in Monday through Friday, 11:30 Central Standard Time to 12:30 Central Standard Time, and check it out on my page. I will announce my next artist. I'll be promoting it, so keep your eyes peeled. And I appreciate you, Dave, Metal Mike. That's Kenny. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for having me.
Peace. Thanks for stopping in, Pops. I'll get with you in a little while.
You bet, man.
Peace.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, we got Metal Mike. Metal Mike, my friend, you have a blessed night, and I will talk to you sometime tomorrow or the next day.
Hey man, I appreciate you welcoming me back and all these new damn opportunities.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Have a good Friday, bro.
That being said,
peace. Where the hell is his picture at? All right. So, somehow, I don't know if you are on your phone or not, but you keep playing with the volume button.
Oh.
It kept telling me, and I just kept trying to fix it over here because I didn't know how to tell you.
Was it just muting? I think I muted myself a couple of times to do.
It turned it way down, then it turned it way up, and then it muted, and then it went way up, then it went way down. I'm like, oh, I can't keep up.
Oof. Okay. Well.
What?
I was getting like here. Hold on.
I did. So what I did is I turned your volume down to 48%.
Word.
That way it stayed when you talked. It'll still be all the same across the whole board. It won't be in and out. You'll see when you go back and watch it. It looked pretty good. Oh fuck. It won't look all fucked up. You know what I mean? It won't look like you struggled.
Yeah. I mean, this wasn't my. Well, we're still. I want to go ahead and get off live or not, but it doesn't matter either way. I mean, this was.
We're out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.